everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup for the Maddox-RFB assault rifle here in Black Ops 4 after update 1.18. And that's the thing, guys, of course I am back making another best class setup video here on the channel. Recently, you guys have really been enjoying my best class setup, so that's how come I'm back doing another one. And more specifically, for this particular best class setup, I am going to be covering the Maddox-RFB assault rifle, which, I'm not gonna lie, the Maddox is an absolute powerhouse of assault rifle in this game, and overall it is one of my favorite weapons in Black Ops 4, so that's how come, of course, I am going to be doing a best class setup on it. And of course, guys, as you can see, this is the creative class over here. Starting off, we are going to be using the standard variation of the Maddox, and for our first attachment, we are going to be using Elo sight, and that's just because I'm not a huge fan of the iron sights on this particular weapon, so that's how come we are going to be using Elo. However, if you guys would like to go ahead and switch out Elo for reflex, feel free to go ahead and do so. It really just depends on your own personal preference. For our second as well as third attachment, we are going to be using quick draw 1 as well as quick draw 2, which is really useful on this particular weapon because it is going to allow you to get your iron sights up extremely quickly, which means that you can play very aggressively when you are going to be using this weapon. And of course, for our final attachment, we are going to be using stock, just so that way we can sidestep as well as maneuver a little bit easier. For our piece of gear, we are going to be using stim shot, and then moving over to our perk setup, our first perk is going to be scavenger, our second one is going to be lightweight, and of course our final one is going to be ghost. Overall, whenever I use the Maddox, I like to play very aggressively, and I've tried out many different Maddox class setups, and overall this one has to be my favorite. Also guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on it down below. Let's go ahead and see if we can break 15 likes on this video. That'd be absolutely amazing. And yeah guys, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. Alright guys, so of course as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time, we are going to be joining in a little bit late to this particular game of standard TDM here on Gridlock, and of course, that's going to be our first kill of the game. And if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below what are your thoughts on the Maddox, because overall, I really do enjoy using the Maddox. I think it is a very consistent as well as powerful weapon in the game.
Talk confirmed.
Alright, there's gonna be a double kill, okay. And that's the thing, one of the main strengths about the Maddox, and that is it is very versatile. Of course, since it is an assault rifle, it means that it's gonna be very effective at those medium ranges. However, there we go, took him out with a headshot, okay. If you tap fire the weapon, as well as if you make sure to control your recoil, you can take out enemies quite effectively at those longer ranges. And one reason why I really do like this particular weapon, and that is you can very effectively take out enemies at close range, which is one reason why I like this particular weapon more than the ICR, because the ICR is a really awesome assault rifle, do not get me wrong. However, it's not really that effective at close range, and in a lot of cases, if the enemy is using a submachine gun or a shotgun, chances are they are going to be killing you. And there we go, took him out. However, of course, that's not the case with the Maddox, and you know what, let's go ahead and give my teammates a bit more health, and of course that is going to be the UAV. There we go, took him out. And that's going to be another one. It looks like there are going to be some more people coming around over here. And of course that is going to be the sniper's nest, as well as we got a headshot, which is pretty decent in my opinion. And wait a second. Alright, took out him. And we're currently going 13-2, which is really awesome to be starting off this particular game. There we go, that's another one. And of course that is going to be the merciless medal. Wait a second, this person has the locust, so let's go ahead and pick it up and maybe see if we can get a kill with it. A little bit earlier today, I was playing in the bolts only mosh pit, and I was able to pick up the locust a couple of times, and overall I must say it is a really cool weapon, and it is very authentic to the original locust from Black Ops 3. And you know what, let's go ahead and throw this down. And if you guys would like to, feel free to comment down below, do you have this particular sniper rifle? And furthermore, if you do have the weapon, what do you think of it? There we go, took him out, and let's go ahead and give my teammates a bit more health. As well as another one, okay. There we go, took him out. Alright guys, so of course, as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our second game. This time, we are going to be playing a game of standard TDM here on Arsenal Sandstorm. And of course, for this particular game, as well as last game, we are going to be using dark matter camo on the Maddox, which I'm not going to lie, I think dark matter camo looks really awesome on this particular weapon. So that's how come, of course, we are going to be using it. As well as another one, and wait a second. Alright, my teammate took out that person. And right now, looks like the spawns did end up flipping, so we have to be pretty careful. There we go, took him out. And alright, so we unfortunately died, however, it's not too big of a deal. And you know what, let's go ahead and throw this down. There we go, took him out. And wait a second. Alright, looks like the other person left, and right now, looks like they are going to be spawning over here. Alright, there's a double kill. Okay. And of course that is going to be the UAV. And there's one. It looks like there's another person in that vent over there. Let's go ahead and give my teammates a bit more health. And of course that is going to be the sniper's nest as well as the bloodthirsty medal. So that's pretty decent. And there's another one. Not gonna lie, we are doing quite well over here. Currently going 13-1. And there's another one. And let's go ahead and throw this down. Just so that way, of course, we have a bit more ammunition. There we go, took him out. And my teammates are doing quite well. One of them did end up calling in a thresher, which is of course pretty good. And right now, looks like there are going to be a couple of people right in the back of the map. Alright, there's one. As well as another one. Okay, that was a pretty nice double kill. It looks like there's another person over here. Well, let's go ahead and give my teammates a bit more health. And of course that is going to be the UAV. Alright, there's one. Alright guys, so of course that's going to be the game. I'm going 27-7. Really awesome game in my opinion. Alright guys, so of course as you can see, we are going to be joining up into another game. And this time, we are going to be switching up a couple things. And that's first of all, for this particular game, I am going to be playing kill confirmed instead of TDM as well. There we go, that's our first kill. I am going to be using diamond camo, which is something that I don't usually use on this particular weapon. However, I thought I'd go ahead and switch it up a little bit. And wait a second, this person has the Peacekeeper, so let's go ahead and pick it up. Now that's the thing guys, something that's pretty interesting, and that's of course with the release of the second half of Operation Spectre Rising, there was a new community contract that was added into the game where, once we collectively play 15 million matches of Black Ops 4, and there we go, that's another kill, we are going to be unlocking the Grav Assault Rifle, which of course is in Blackout and is a remake of the Galil from Black Ops 1. And there we go, that's another kill. As well as another one, okay. And one thing that is pretty interesting, and that's if we continue on the current rate, we are going to be unlocking the Grav on Thursday, June 20th, which is really interesting. And of course, that is going to be the UAV. And that's the thing, I think it is really awesome that we are going to be seeing the Grav being added into multiplayer because people have been asking for a long time, ever since the Blackout beta in September. And that's when are we going to be seeing the MP40 as well as the Galil, which are in Blackout in multiplayer because, of course, those two particular weapons are fan favorites from World at War as well as Black Ops 1. And honestly, I always found it a little bit weird that they weren't Blackout, however they weren't in multiplayer. And then of course we got this particular community contract where everyone is going to be getting the new DLC weapon for free, which is really awesome because it means that you don't have to open up reserve cases for it, you don't need to grind the tier system, and then with the future operation that's going to be releasing next month at the time you're making this video, hopefully we do end up seeing a similar contract, however it is for the MP40. There we go, that's another one. And I also mentioned this in yesterday's video, and that's we did end up seeing our first look at the contract system that is going to be added into Black Ops 4. There we go, that's another kill. As well as another one, okay. And it is pretty crazy to think about, however it is very possible that we are going to be seeing the contracts being added in on Tuesday, the time you're making this video. Alright guys, so of course that's going to be the game. I'm going 31-7, really awesome game in my opinion, and of course I will definitely take it. And we also got the play of the game, so let's go ahead and watch it. And alright guys, so as you can see, we are going to be joining up into another game, and this time, we are going to be playing a game of standard kill confirmed here on Firing Range Night. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and see exactly how well we can do in this game. And alright, there we go, that's another kill, and of course that's going to be a headshot, which is pretty good, and let's go ahead and throw this down. And honestly, we got that just in time because I was out of ammunition. There we go, took him out, and alright, so we unfortunately died, however it's not too big of a deal. And one thing that was a little bit odd, and that is when I picked up that assault pack, it didn't fill up any of my ammunition, which was a little bit weird, so that's how come of course I had to pick up the SOG. There we go, that's another one. And you know what, let's go ahead and pick up this Peacekeeper and see if maybe we can get a kill or two with it. That would of course be pretty awesome. There we go, that's one. Alright guys, so of course that's where I'm going to be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss a new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course going to be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.